Well, so much for diets. How many of you say that you're starting a diet and then you even sometimes will fill your fridge with salad stuff and then you cheat and never start your diet? That's what I do. Years ago, I was getting chubby after high school. I was at least a size 10, if not size 12. I was getting fat. And I went on a diet. First, I started distance running, which I never did all through high school. I thought I'm going to start distance running 2 miles like 3 times a week, get rid of regular pop, because I was drinking regular pop. Do you know how much food I ate back then when I was I think I was size 10, but they were getting tight. I would eat dinner, and then I was dating my husband at the time. Right now we're separated, but actually recently we started talking. Ended up getting, he said that I would eat dinner and then a few hours later make myself steak. So I was getting heavy, never thought I could run. For anybody that's wanting to lose weight, this is what I did years ago. I decided to start watching what I eat. For anyone who wants to try this, I don't know if it'll work good for you or not, but I ran 2 miles, 3 times a week was my goal. Cut out regular pop, drink more water. It was a weird diet I tried back then. I tried to stick around 20 or 25 grams of fat a day. I didn't watch calories, I didn't watch carbs. And then I started noticing, I think I measured the inches around myself. And then a few months later, I remember looking in the mirror, my face was like glowing. My skin was so healthy from eating salads and fruit, getting rid of regular pop, distance running. And then I had a lady that wanted me to run for Miss Butler back then, I guess Butler County, Pennsylvania. And I have anxiety disorder. I don't like speaking in front of people, even though I'm speaking in front of all of you now. I had no help back then. I knew something was going on. I had social phobia disorder. I also have body dysmorphic disorder and perfection anxiety. I have all 3. So I decided to, I was going to do Miss Butler, and my anxiety was too bad. I turned it down. The lady was in charge, like she helped with the Butler pageant, I guess. She gave me her daughter's old gown, this beautiful red ruby gown. I remember before I lost weight, before I went on my diet that I was just talking about, I went to try her daughter's dress on. It was a size 5. And I was in a size 10 that was tight. I went to here to pull it up, and I couldn't get the dress past my fat thighs. And I just remember being sad. I'm like, she gave me this gorgeous gown. I can't even wear it in the pageant. I have too much anxiety. So then I ended up going on that diet for like 3 or 4, or probably about 2 to 3 months. Running 2 miles 3 times a week. At first I could hardly run. So I tried running. I could hardly run 2 miles at first because I never ran distance. I was never on like a cross country team or anything in high school. This was right after high school. I was in college at the time. I remember taking little tiny baby steps and walking half of it, trying to get my endurance built up to 2 miles. So then I started running 2 miles like 3 times a week, fruits, vegetables, drinking water, diet pop. I got rid of all regular pop. So a few months later, the lady who wanted me to run for Miss Butler, as I said earlier, her daughter's red ruby gown, I couldn't even pull up past my fat thighs. And I remember that feeling whenever you're dieting, whenever you pull it up. And I went, like, after I exercised and watched what I ate for a few months, I pulled that red ruby gown up that I couldn't get past my thighs. And it was such a good feeling. I remember zipping it up and I was like, oh my God, it says 5. It was a size 5. I was so excited to fit it because it ended up, I think I got down, I could even fit some 3s eventually, which is, I didn't do that since I was like 12 years old. Right around 9th grade, I don't know about any women on here, right around 9th grade is when I started getting curves. I remember having like the little girl body, and I had hips overnight. I could hardly fit anything in 9th grade. It was such a good feeling zipping up that ruby gown. Even though I didn't do Miss Butler, I turned it down because of anxiety, because of I don't like speaking in front of people. It's hard to do now. You guys kind of make me face my fears in talking in front of people having anxiety disorder. It's like a big challenge to myself. And then you get online trolls that are mean to you that make it hard. But I hope that was an inspiring story, and it did work. I ate 20 to 25 grams of fat a day back then. Then I've also tried the 1200 calorie diet. I've tried the 80 carbs a day. Probably the one that got me, they all got me pretty thin, to be honest. As long as you're disciplined and you force yourself to stick with a diet, around the first week you'll lose 7 to 10 pounds. A lot of times that's water weight, because I've done so many diets over the years. But you'll lose like a lot of weight, like 7 to 10 pounds. Then you can expect around 3 to 4 pounds a week. That's normally what you'll get if you're doing cardio 3 times a week, or really being loyal to whatever diet you choose. If it's 80 carbs a day, if it's 1200 calories a day, or if it's 25 grams of fat a day. All 3 of those diets work. And the one that I noticed got rid of cellulite the most, I hope this is helpful to women or men that have cellulite, is the low carb. And the reason I think that low carb works well to get rid of cellulite, I think we get rid of a lot of the white flour and the processed foods, maybe high fructose corn syrup and stuff that our bodies really aren't supposed to eat. I think that's all a battle that both sexes deal with. I think guys' trouble area is more their sides, and then us women, it's our thighs, and our hips and stuff like that. So I was doing pretty good. I started my diet. So I started the diet today, and this is why I get so mad at myself. I'll start dieting, and then I break it. I saw this in the freezer, and I ate it. I was guilty. And it was a good one. I really liked this one the other day. It's called Boston Cream Pie. And I don't know about you with the Boston Cream Pie donuts that have like the custard in the center. They're good. And these have like chunks of course, some of the chocolate I left in here, but there's chunks of chocolate. And it's almost like you're eating a Boston cream pie. It's really good.